Hello everyone, I welcome you in this virtual class conducted by Maharshi School, and today I'm here with three learning items: instructions and directions, recipe and manuals as a part of compulsory English grade 10 specified in uh, secondary education curriculum approved by Curriculum Development Center. So let's start our class now. So our first learning item is instructions and directions, which carries 5 marks and aims to develop your writing. So can you guess what you mean by instructions? Okay, so it means a set of orders or commands to show the procedure of doing something. So basically instruction involves the process of doing something. Okay, so it means sometimes we teach someone or let's say guide someone through the step-by-step procedure in order to help them carry out the action because they lack the kind of knowledge, technical knowledge. That's why we can call instructions as a manual or technical procedure, or let's say it can be called a direction showing the process of doing something. So what is the purpose of instructions? So we can use instruction in order to show the process of cooking of varieties of dishes. For example, momo, chow mein, rice pudding, tea, okay, pizza. So this kind of varieties of dishes we can uh, help someone in order to show the process of cooking. Okay, so next we instructions also can be used to talk about operating machine. So how to operate or handle for example freezer, computer, vacuum cleaner, okay, this kind of machines. We can use the instructions. Next involves the process of repairing something. So for example a punctured tube, okay, and broken down watch, malfunctioning television, mending clothes. So this kind of repairing we can teach someone through the process of instruction. Similarly, we can also help someone through the instructions how to give first aid. So to a person who is suffering suffering from diarrhea, or let's say who is unconscious, or at this during this pandemic COVID-19, and let's say a person who has snake bite, or let's say cut or burn. So we can help those people through this kind of procedure. Okay, we can teach them how to do it. So uh, next we can talk about anything that involves the technical, or let's say some kind of procedure which is used to teach those things. Okay, so instruction can be written mainly in two ways. So first of all, it can be written in a point-wise way. Second, it can be written in a paragraph. So before that, you have to brainstorm. That means collect the information in mind and power the information into the written format. Means by using the words, sentences. Okay, if we are speaking, let's say orally, then we have to convert into the oral format. Okay, so first brainstorming, that means collection of the information in our mind. Second, we have to use the imperative sentences as well as linking words, connectors such as first of all, next, after that, then this kind of connectors we can use. Then our sentences should be simple and short, not too long sentences, which is ambiguous and easy to understand. Okay, so that this the action can be done successfully. I already told you it can be written in two ways, either point-wise or in a paragraph. Next, let's see here one example of how to prepare a cup of milk tea. So this involves the instruction. That means Let's observe this set of orders. So first of all, this is written in a pointwise. So that means we have used here numerals and linking words. First, take the tea kettle and put it on the oven. Second, now pour some milk into it and lighten the gas. 3, then let it boil for a moment. You can also add some water and 8. 4, after that, add tea dust and sugar as per your taste and let it boil till color turns thick brown. So if you observe this 1 to 4 number, you can find here the linking words. Okay, for example, first, now, then, after that, which is followed by comma. And second, there is the imperative sentence. In number 1, take the tea kettle and put it on the oven. Second, pour some milk into it and lighten the gas. Third, let it boil for a moment, and there is additional sentence there by using can. Okay, you can also add. So this type of sentence also you can put here. Add tea dust and sugar as per your taste and let it boil till color turns thick brown. So 4 number sentence is little bit long, and there is also the use of coordinating, conjunction. For example, till is there, so we can also use the coordinating conjunctions. Okay, when it comes to talking about instructions. For example, till, until, when, if clause. Then let's observe the next 5, 6, 7, and 8. Next, add some tea spice if you are fond of it. Take the sieve and pour tea through it into a cup. So here, sieve means tea strainer. Okay, that means a filter. Now turn off the gas. Your tea is ready to serve now. So the words in red color, you can find here the linking words. And 5 number, yes, there is the if clause. So you can also use if clause there. Then I already told you the rest of the sentences we have used here the imperative sentences except the last one, 8 number. Your tea is ready to serve now. Remember, if your sentence is not enough, then you can add this kind of sentence also. Okay, your tea is ready to serve now. But if you put it, it's okay. It looks good. Okay, now let's see the next one. So we have written this pointwise. The next one follows, in a paragraph. So everything is same here, except the numerals. So you can see the example yourself. First of all, take the tea kettle and put it on the oven. Everything is same, yes. Remember that you have to also follow the correct punctuation. Means capitalization, use of comma, use of full stop. Okay, this kind of punctuation you have to also um, pay attention to. Okay, so next, let's see how to prepare an omelet. So omelet, here we have two spellings. First O-M-E-L-E-T and second is O-M-E-L-E-T-T-E. So both are correct, so you can use either of them. So can you say how do we do this one? So first of all, we can write this in a point-wise way. Second, we can also write this in a paragraph. Okay, so we are following the first method, point-wise. Okay, so you can observe this here yourself. So what I told you before. Okay, first we can write in a point-wise way, giving the numerals. Second, linking words can be used, followed by proper punctuation, comma, full stop, okay, whatever there is needed. And next, imperative sentence means your sentence that is an order or command or that begins with verb 1. Okay, beat eggs in a small bowl, add some salt and pepper in, stir egg mixture with a spoon and leave it for blending. Blending means mixture. Then heat butter in a non-stick omelette pan over medium-high temperature until it is hot. So when you are, talking about cooking, then you have to talk about temperature, which can be low, medium, or high. Okay, and 3 number also, the uses the coordinating conjunction until. Let's see next number. Tilt the pan to coat bottom means you have to move the pan. Okay, so that we can see the layer of the that egg mixture. 5 number, next, pour in egg mixture. The mixture should set immediately at edges. 6, gently push cooked portions from edges toward the center with inverted turner so that uncooked eggs can reach the hot pan surface. So, dear kind folks, you can see here in 6 number, which is rather little bit long sentences, as well as 7 number. And there's the use of turner, right? You can use maybe spoon or flat ladle or wooden turner, okay, to move that eggs. 7 number, continue cooking. After that, continue cooking, tilting pan and gently moving cooked portions as required until the top surface of egg is thickened and no visible liquid egg remains. Remember, you prepare, or let's say cook one side of the egg, yes, down part, and you have to also turn it over, right? So that both sides will be cooked. Number 8, now place filling on one side of omelet, fold it in half with turner. With a quick flip of the wrist, turn pan and invert or slide omelet onto plate. So that means this number 8 means we have to put in onto a plate, okay, by using our hand and turner, so that the omelet, the cooked omelet will be, on the plate. Next, number 9 is omelet is ready, serve it immediately. So we have here one imperative sentence preceded by one assertive sentence, okay. So in this set of instructions, you saw all the imperative sentences except some of them. Okay, so let's see the second one. The next one. So this one is how to make pizza. Okay, do you know how to make pizza? Okay, so making pizza may be difficult for you because this is not generally prepared at home, right? So let's read this one. Number 1. So we have written also this one in a point-wise way. First of all, preheat the oven to 204 degrees Celsius. Remember, most of the food items we cook at our home, they require minimum, or let's say average temperature, right? But preparation of the pizza requires high temperature, so 204 degrees Celsius. So this one is the preparation phase. Second, then prepare the crust. You need to do the following things in this step. Remove the unbaked crust from the packaging and place it on the baking sheet. Spread a thin coating of olive oil over the top of the crust with a pastry brush. So 2 number, you have to take out the crust. Crust means you can buy it on the market, right? So you have to remove that unbaked crust, means raw crust, and then you have to put it on the sheet, or let's say board, and you have to apply the oil. So what you have to do in number 2, you have to take out the crust and put it on the board and apply the oil. Okay, number 3. After that, spread pizza sauce on the crust and add toppings. So in number 3, we have to add toppings. Okay, after putting the sauce, means pizza sauce. So topping means maybe you have chicken, mushroom, onions, this kind of other can be also. This kind of topping you can put there, and you have to layer each topping, okay, on the top of another, so that they form layer upon layer. For example, layer your favorite toppings over the sauce. Put the heavier toppings on the bottom layer and add lighter toppings on the top. So remember, heavier toppings goes at the bottom, okay, at the most bottom, and the lighter and lighter will go on the top of it, okay. And sprinkle grated mozzarella cheese over the toppings. So here grated means broken, okay, pieces. That means mozzarella means unsalted, that is raw, that is not cooked. So you have to use that kind of cheese which is not cooked, which is raw and which is broken into pieces. That kind of cheese you have to put over the toppings. So after you make toppings ready, what is the last thing you do? Okay, so you put the cheese. And number 4, Then place the pizza in the oven and have it bake about 20 minutes or until the crust is golden brown and the cheese is melted. So number 4 is the actual cooking, okay, process here. So 1, 2, 3 is the preparation phase. Number 4 is the cooking phase. Number 5. After that, remove the pizza from the oven and allow it to cool for a few minutes before slicing. So remember here that since pizza is cooked at a very high temperature, that's why we need to let it cool for a few minutes. 6 number. Finally, slice it and serve it to your guest or have it yourself in the family. So now it is the last thing you do. Okay, that means you eat with your family. So if you observe this kind of set of instructions, what do you find here? Okay, first of all, this is written in point-wise way. Second, we have used here the imperative sentence, means an order or command. Third, there is the use of connectors. For example, first of all, then, after that, finally. And next, we have also used the next informative sentence, okay, by using can, need, this kind of sentence. And there is also the use of coordinating conjunction, until, till, this kind of word. Okay, so let's move on to the next learning item, dear kind folks. We have finished the instructions. I hope you understood well. So our second learning item is direction. So can you guess what is meant by direction? Okay, so direction means showing the location. Yes, so basic meaning is direction functions as showing the location, but it can be also used in place of instruction. So we can use them interchangeably. Okay, so what is the use of direction? So I already told you it functions as as showing the location. Next, it can be also used instead of instruction. Okay, so how to write them? We can write, them by following the same procedure that we have done before in instructions. Brainstorming is the first phase, means collection of the information in our mind before writing. Second, you have to use the imperative sentence as well as linking words, either in the beginning sentence or let's say maybe in the middle, okay? And next, sentences should be short and simple so that it makes meaning, sense. Each one of your sentence should lead to the action, and it should, finally lead to the successful completion of the work. That means action. And next, the last one, you can write this one, okay? Now, either in a dialogue form or in a paragraph. So dialogue form means you can invent characters and communicate this kind of dialogue between each other. So there is the question here, classwork. Write a direction to reach a nearest hospital from New Bus Park. So how do you write them? Okay, so you can write this in two ways. First in a dialogue form and second in a paragraph. So we have used here the dialogue form. So there are two characters here, Nita and Raj, and this dialogue opens with, "Excuse me, could you please tell me how I can get to a nearest hospital?" So this is the question here. Remember, there should be the proper opening and closing of the dialogue. So opening can be by asking a question, maybe with greeting, okay? Hello, hi, good morning, excuse me. This kind of phrase is the opening, and followed by question. How can I get to the hospital? Okay, this is the direct question. To make it more formal, you can put it there before it. Could you please tell me? Can you please tell me? Okay, or will you please tell me? Would you please tell me? This kind of sentence you can put there. And next, Raj gives the answer. Sure. Now you are at New Bus Park. Go straight on along this road. Walk past the busy mall, and you keep straight on until you reach the first intersection. Now turn on your left and cross the road. You will see Shiva temple beside the road. Walk on along the main road about 50 meters ahead to Gangabu Chowk. Then turn on your left. You will see the hospital between Asian School and Mega Bank. So this one is the answer, and this one is rather long, okay, which may be around, let's say, 6-7 sentences here. And next, Nita, thank you very much. Raj, it's okay. So what do you find here in this dialogue? Okay, so there are altogether 2 exchanges here, right? And next thing, opening and closing of the dialogue, there are short sentences there, and middle sentence means the answer, that means the direction, that is the longer paragraph. So remember, your answer direction should be longer, opening and closing of the dialogue will be shorter, and it should have the proper opening and proper closing, and it should not have too long exchanges, only 2 exchanges, okay. Okay, so what are the some words that you used when directing someone, or let's say giving direction to someone? First of all, you can use the verbs such as go, move, walk, turn, take, followed by preposition. For example, go on along this road, go straight on, take the first turning, take the second turning on your right, or turn on the right, turn on the left at the junction, walk past the hospital, move on. Okay, this kind of verbs followed by preposition you can use. And next you can use the, I already told you, preposition in front of, okay, before you, behind, by, and next past. This kind of preposition you can use. So talking about the direction. Okay, now you learned how to give direction, right? So how do you give? How do you write the direction? Okay, in 2 ways. First, in a dialogue way. Second, in a paragraph way. Dialogue way you already learned. Now let's see how it is written in paragraph. So everything is same here except the characters. So omit the characters and write only the answer. So this one is the direction. So what is here? What do you find if you observe the sentences, or let's say paragraph? So first there is the linking word, now, then, okay. So linking words, connectors also you can use here, you have to use here. Second, there is the information sentence here, you are at new bus park, and other sentences after, as you go straight on along this road, they are the imperative sentences. Okay, so you have to use the connectors, imperative sentences with proper punctuation, capitalization, comma, full stop, okay. And average, let's say more or less 10 sentences, let's say 8 sentences, okay, more or less. Okay, now let's see the next question here. Are the instructions and directions same? Well, you say direction usually involves showing the location, whereas instruction is meant for kind of talking about process, or let's say procedure, steps, okay. So it involves some kind of teaching instructions, whereas directions means showing the location, helping someone, giving guidance. So but you can say, yes, alternatively also you can use these kind of 2 words. So when showing the directions, or talking about the procedure of doing something, teaching someone, you can use them alternatively, or let's say interchangeably. So you can say almost, yeah, they are the same, but only basic difference is there. Direction, it involves the location, instruction involves the process. Okay, so let's see here the next classwork here, instruction. So can you do this one now by yourself? Okay, so this one is the for mouth to mouth resuscitation and immediate help to the patient. So how do you give guidance? How do you give instruction? So remember, this means instruction means you help someone, okay, through the guidance, step by step procedure, so that the person you are helping will be able to do it, let's say operate it, okay. Okay, so what is the first thing here? Brainstorming. Okay, second, you write. either in a pointwise way or in a paragraph. Third, okay, imperative sentence as well as linking words you use. And next, coordinating conjunctions, right? Until, till, you can also use them. Okay, so we have the answer here. So first of all, there is the topic, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Next, already we have brainstormed, remember, and can you observe this one? All sentences here, the set of instructions here. Okay, what is the first thing that you observed here? In a point-wise way, numerals. Second, linking words. Third, imperative sentences. Fourth, proper punctuation, capitalization, comma, full stop. Fifth, coordinating conjunction, till, until, when, if. Okay. Okay. Now next, this can be written in a paragraph as well, and try to avoid the numerals. If you write in a paragraph, everything is same here. So we have the assignment here. So try to do this by yourself. Let me show you again. This question can be written in a dialog form, as I already told you. So this should have two exchanges, one for Binay and one for the next speaker, Ayush. So here are two speakers, Binay and Ayush, and there are the proper, opening. Okay. So hi, Ayush. This one is the greeting. Remember, opening of the dialogue is with greeting. Hi, hello, good morning, excuse me. Okay, this kind of word will be there. And second, there should be the question. Can you please tell me how I can get to your house? Then Ayush, this one is the answer. This one is bigger. Your answer means direction. Now you are at Samakhushi Chowk. Move along the main road to Gangabud Chowk, then walk straight on past the intersection until you get to Shiva Temple. Now cross the main road and you will see the Pabitranagar Marg before you. Go along the street, walk past the nursery until you see the car wash center on your left. You will see the next building beside it, opposite to the mill. This is my house. Binay, thank you. Ayush, it's my pleasure. So in this conversation, let's say dialogue, there is the opening and proper closing, okay? And if you observe the answer, the direction, then find out the connectors now, then, okay? And next, imperative sentence with proper punctuation, capitalization, comma, full stop, and coordinating conjunction. So this kind of sentence you can put there, okay? Okay, now let's see the next one. Dear young learners, as the next learning item, we have recipe here. So do you know what do you mean by recipe? Okay, so recipe involves the process of cooking something, right? Different varieties of, dish, and which also, has ingredients and utensils. So you can say this is a kind of written, document which has, all the ingredients specified there, as well as utensils and instructions. So you can say recipe is a set of instructions. It is, we can specify all the things according to the order. So what do you see first? Let's see the format here. So the first thing that you see in the recipe is the topic. Topic means you find the recipe of item, okay, cooking item. For example, if you make rice pudding, then rice pudding is the topic. So this one is the recipe. Rice pudding is the recipe. The second thing, ingredients, which may be followed by, like utensils as well. So we have given here only one title, that is ingredients, means materials. Suppose what materials are required for the preparation of rice pudding. You can call, yes, milk, water, rice, sugar, coconut, yes, other necessary items. And instruction or directions, directions, you can write here giving the number, okay? And average number, I already told you, can be around maybe 8, 9, okay, more or less. Let's see the second format of a recipe. Okay, the topic is same here. So what do you write? Okay, so rice pudding, that is the topic, or let's say recipe. And then second section, what do you write? The different titles. Okay, different title means serving, preparation time, cooking time, materials required, utensils required. So these are the different topics here, titles here. So this one is the second part. And our third part is the procedure. Remember, instruction, uh, direction, procedure, step, method, these all are same here. Okay, you can write any, no problem. You can either write procedure or steps or method or instruction or direction, and then you can specify the number and write the imperative sentence by using the linking words. Okay, so this one is the second format of the recipe. Everything is same here, just the difference is here, the second part, which is divided into different more titles. Okay, third one. Okay, let's see, this one is the example, sample answer. So suppose you have to prepare an recipe for milk tea, then how do you do it? So what is the first part? Okay, the topic, that means recipe, milk tea is the first part. Second part, ingredients, that means the necessary materials, milk, sugar, water, tea dust, bay leaf, these are the ingredients. And third part involves the instruction, that means let's say direction. So you can write average, or let's say more or less 8 points, and you have to use the imperative sentence. Okay, everything is same here, right? So let's see the second format. Let's say second sample answer following the second format. And here is also the topic, recipe is here, milk tea. Second part is different titles, serving, estimated time, materials, utensils required. Remember, we have cooking time and preparation time. There is single topic here, estimated time. Okay, it's okay. Procedure, this means instruction. So you can observe here, only difference is second part, everything is same here. And let's see the next one. This one is the third sample. Okay, and in this sample you can find here topic is same here, and ingredients is also same here, but this one is divided into two category, quantity and particulars, how much and what are they. And direction is same here, so only difference is here, ingredients, this one is divided into two parts. So you can divide it, okay, by creating a maybe a box and then specifying quantity and particulars and their associated list. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to learn how to make omelet. So remember, omelet has two spellings, O-M-E-L-E-T or E-L-E-T-E-E. Sorry. So what do you put here? First, there is the topic. So topic is missing here, you put by yourself. So what do you put as the topic? Okay, so you put the omelet. Second, ingredients and utensils. Okay, remember utensils we have put here. So this one is the second part, ingredients and utensils. Third part, instructions. And remember, already we have done this one, instruction. There are 9 points here. Okay, now let's see next one, how to make pizza. Okay, so first topic is missing here, you put topic yourself. Second, ingredients. Third, directions, right? Or you can call it instructions or steps or methods, and everything is given there point wise. Okay, so there is the home assignment here, so you will do this yourself. So how do you do this one? Number one, let me read for you. Write a stepwise procedure to repair a bicycle puncture. So this means you have to show this process, instructions. 2 number, give instructions for the process of cooking momo. So if you show the process of cooking varieties of dishes, then this is we call, let's say, instruction, right? 3 number and 4 number, both are the instructions. 5 number is direction, showing the location, as well as 6 number. And 7 number means you have to prepare a recipe. So remember recipe and instruction. Okay. So in recipe, we have to specify the instruction. Okay, here we have a standard recipe for milk tea. So in this sample, title is same. First part is same there. Recipe milk tea is there. Second part is also same, and third part is different. That means which is given in a box, having different titles, um, ingredients, description, quantity, unit, methods. Okay, methods means instructions and directions. So this one is slightly different, but you can follow the previous one. Okay, following the first format or second format or third sample. So this one is only for your information. Okay, dear young students, we have finished so far the 2 learning items, instructions and directions, as well as um, recipe. Now we have here the third learning item, manual. So remember, this manual does not come under writing section. This comes under reading section. Okay, so maybe you'll be asked sometimes in writing section also. That's why I have put here for your more knowledge. Okay, so manual is also known as user guide, or let's say owner's manual, instructional manual, or product guide. Usually a user guide involves the technical communication, means we are confronted with the certain kind of technical information. Yes, lack of information. This kind of lack of information will lead us to the we cannot perform that kind of machine successfully. So user guide help us how to use it. Owner's manual means if you buy maybe a machine or anything like that, then we need to first read the safety, or it talks about safety. Let's say owner's manual deals with the safety, or let's say assembly, how to assemble the parts of it to make it whole, and set up let's say how to do the proper maintenance here, troubleshooting. Maybe sometimes we have problems. This owner's manual deals with this kind of issue. Instructional manual. Okay, remember this is also called instructional manual or product guide. Okay, now let's see the next one. How many parts does a manual have? So usually a manual has 4 parts: guide, topic, instruction, step. So step means here instruction and step, they are almost same, right? Okay, so let's see here one example format. So first of all, there is the topic. Let's say topic is your manual, and next is your guide, which is also called product specification, and clarified with picture as well as the parts of it. Okay, and next second part, contents, means the subject matter, subject which we are going to deal with, and each topic, let's say each part, each content subject has instruction. Okay, let's see the example here. For example, in this user guide, we see the first sentence here. Before using iPad, review the iPad user guide. So this one is the, let's say, first one as the topic. Okay, user guide. And then next one is given here, all the title. So there are many titles here. Remember, titles can be many, representing each subject. So here, attention. This one is the safety rules, right? So this is also called here instruction. 1, 2, 3 is given here in block. Attention, how many titles? Let's see. Attention, safety and handling, exposure to radio frequency, battery, medical device interference, avoiding hearing damage, all right reserved. So there are the 7 titles, right? So under each title, you can find the sentences. That means some kind of information sentence. Okay. So usually there are imperative sentences. That means instructions are there. Let's say instructions or directions. and how to do something. Let's see the next sample. This one is the product guide. Remember, it is also manual. And the first sentence here is Oolite 6S laundry detergent. This is the topic here. And next, there is the introduction. Remember, introduction is here as the user, okay, guide. So introduction sentence is given here. Oolite 6X laundry detergent is a naturally based, super concentrated laundry detergent that utilizes the power of oolite protective blend and biodegradable surfactants. Go to work immediately on dirt and stains, loosening the soil's grip on the fabric and pulling it out into the wash water. So this one is the introduction, okay? So what this product is about. And next, all the sentences are given there in point. That means, for example, eco-friendly. Second, each naturally sourced enzyme targets and gently removes specific types of stains. So it means we are provided with the knowledge, okay? So this knowledge help us, maybe to be aware of this product, how to use this one. So this is also some kind of instruction, but imperative sentence is not used here. Fully the assertive sentence statement is used here. And next, at the last, you can see the price as well as the website also, okay? So let's see the next manual. So this involves, first of all, there is the topic here, manual. Second, there is the picture parts. This is called guide, okay? Beside it, you can find here number with information of each parts. And below the picture, you can find there another title here, insert SIM card with two points. And they are the imperative sentence, that means instruction, and followed by the last sentence, that means warning, okay? Dear kind folks, now we are at the end of our class. So I hope you enjoyed the class well. Thank you for joining me. And please keep watching my next videos for more learning items. So let me say bye for now. Have a good day. Take care. Stay home, stay safe.